Yeah, so I'm located in Copenhagen, and one of our challenges was to get students to come to evening events. So I joined my team, and we tried to ask ourselves, what can we do better? What's the problem? And we made this analysis that we have one constraint or three constraints. Danish students are generally very selective, and they don't like to commit. And coming to a traditional evening event with a talk, it doesn't really work in a Danish context. The Christian students, they don't really believe it either, or they hesitate inviting their friends to this kind of a format. So we needed to think in a new way, and we came to this conclusion: we have to come up with a casual event with many options that is stimulating and owned by the Christian students themselves. And then a student came up with this idea: why not have a idea market, a Christian idea market with many ideas discussed and perspectives discussed. Sort of like when you come to Foyer and you see the list of seminars, and you can only go to one, and it creates like this feeling of FOMO. Oh, I'm missing out. I need to go back to Foyer next year. So we wanted to create that impression. So we wanted to make an evening with many short talks, where you couldn't listen to them all. And we also wanted the talks being done by mainly students. And I know that the academics are not here, and it's good because academics can be a little bit scary sometimes, and Danish students can be afraid of approaching them. But they really like approaching peers and students, and it works really well in a Danish context. So we needed a big building. So we invaded this church building in Copenhagen, in downtown, and this was what we did. This was the program. So we had 3 rounds with short talks, mainly by students, and you can see the topics here. And after each round, there would be a small break with dialogue where the students could chat, and then a break where they could grab a coffee, a sandwich, or something like that in our cafe, and then on to the next round, and so on. And at the end of the evening, there was a hangout in the cafe where people could ask each other, oh, which talk did you go to, and so forth. Here are some pictures. It was a huge building, so we had to have signs all over to guide people. And here was the welcoming team. And here's some pictures of the cafe and the talks. And this is Jonas. He's here at this conference. He's down there, and he gave a talk on the historical Jesus. Results. The volunteers were fired up, and we're doing it again. It was a success. The speakers were fired up and encouraged, and we saw some new faces, many I don't know. And we made evangelism fun again. It was a challenge for us after COVID. Starting again, we needed to start a new culture, and this was a personal breakthrough for me. It was hard to mobilize students, and this was just fun, and everyone loved it. So yeah, it was a personal breakthrough for me.